Hello, everyone. RBG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Master Detective Archives rank code. In the previous video, we did Holara's chapter, which was really good. It was really good in my honest opinion, and I thought it was really good, comparatively. So I'm like, or compared to like all the other ones, I was like, damn, that was a really good one. So, yeah, I'm not gonna complain about these DLCs missions. I think they've been good. To an extent, they've been good. Like I said, they've been good so far. And now we got 2 left, and probably the ones I'm most looking forward to, because they're like, if I'm being completely honest, this is actually how I would probably rank the characters, in my honest opinion. Is Destiny-Hiko's unfortunately at the bottom, then Fubuki, Holara. Honestly, Holara, Vivia, and Yako could flip anyway, which way. Like today, it could be like, oh, I like Yako better than Vivia and Holara, or it's like, oh, I like Holara better than Yako, and it could be anyway flip from that. But I am very interested to see how these last 2 DLC missions are gonna go down, and all things considered, looks like, so we're in the final DLC, so cannot wait. So yes, it is time. Time for Vivia's. Vivia visits a building to investigate an unsolved crime. However, the elevator leading to the roof stops, leaving him stuck inside with a woman. Trapped within the motionless box, Vivia closes in on the truth as he faces life and death. I want to die someday. Let's do it! I'm just so curious about Yako's one. I have a feeling Yako's is probably going to be one that happens before any of them show up, so let's see.
Death is always awaiting me upon my path. Like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet.
Little voice actor for the Persona 3 Pro tag here.
Even if I manage to overcome them and make progress down that path, when I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral. To live means to continuously die. Every human is nothing but a walking corpse.
Well, every human in Kanai Ward is anyway, in some way, in some weird shape or form.
I too am dying in this moment.
What a poet you are, Vivia. The near-death detective.
It doesn't seem to be moving at all. And the management company isn't responding either.
That sounds like
I guess
Lara's
we
voice
just
actress.
have to wait. If you wait long enough, everything will come to an end. Just as there is rain unceasing, a day will come when the sun doesn't rise, and when the oceans dry up too. One day, you will die, and so will I.
Is that supposed to be a joke? How can you talk about death in this situation?
I want to die someday.
I'm not enjoying this situation enough to make light jokes about it.
I think I'd find things a bit more enjoyable if I wasn't trapped in here with you.
I apologize if I've offended you. I wish to avoid all unnecessary fights.
I just want my peace. Can I please just, sleep?
Same goes for me. sorry I raised my voice. I'm not used to situations like this.
Nor am I. We found something we agree on.
Aren't you afraid
Afraid?
of all this? We're stuck in an elevator, hanging in midair. What if something happens and we fall to our deaths?
Then I welcome it.
I don't think I'm afraid.
What if the elevator is never fixed and we're trapped here forever?
Then it'll be like a coffin. I actually think it would be rather cozy. I could just sleep here until I die.
What's with you and your death wish?
It's not like I intended to have one. It's hard to describe. Thinking of death is like breathing to me.
Do you find it fun to live like that?
Isn't that what life is all about? There are things that I find fun. For example, I love reading stories. For some reason, I feel more alive when I can invest in a story's protagonist. I also love gazing at the beauty found in nature. Seeing plants sway in the breeze brings joy to my heart.
You sure are a strange one.
Am I? What about you? What makes you happy?
Well, I suppose I like to observe life.
Observe life.
I used to be a nurse.
Ah.
I've seen many lives saved and lost at the hospital. Life should be more precious than diamonds, but some people are treated more poorly than a pebble on the road. Isn't that strange? A life is a life, so why should its value be different depending on the person?
Yep.
So now, whenever I look at people, I watch their lives. I wonder how valuable each life may be.
You're also kind of strange.
They're kind of the opposites in a
Am
way
I?
like that.
Speaking of which, I didn't catch your name. I'm Vivia. Who are you?
And people are probably gonna ship
I'm
us.
Rio.
Rio!
Rio. I think we may have met before. Do you remember?
The 21st night of September. A few days later. Novels, columns, essays, all sorts of things. There's no particular preference for Vivia's book catalog.
Hey, Vivia. Everyone else is out on a job. How long are you gonna stay there?
Does that include Yuma? Are any of these things happening after Yuma shows up, or is this all before Yuma shows up? Who's Yuma? That answers my question.
Until I die?
You gotta be kidding me. Do I have to pull the pieces of you out of there once you're a skeleton? If you have free time, why don't you help work on some unsolved cases?
Chief, do I look like I have a lot of free time to you?
Yes!
You look like you're so bored you could die.
I would enjoy that.
Look, just hear me out as a way to kill time.
Kill? Okay.
There have been a series of suspicious deaths lately. People jumping to their demise from a certain building. The first one was over 5 years ago, and people have been periodically jumping ever since.
Like one every year,
There's been
or...
over 10 confirmed cases.
Never mind.
What's
like 2 every year,
suspicious
then.
About that? They came across a building to jump off of when they happened to feel like dying.
I envy that.
That's probably all there is to it.
That could be true for 1 or 2 cases, but over 10 times in the same spot?
Eh.
That's unusual, no matter how you look at it.
Maybe they all wanted to jump from
Are
that
you
building to
suggesting
make that
someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes?
possible.
We won't know until it's investigated. It'd be an absolute nightmare if someone is getting their kicks killing people and making it look like suicide. For the sake of the town's safety, it's not something we can ignore. That's where we come in.
There's no point in investigating it. All we will find is boring reality.
A boring truth.
No matter how boring it is, it's still reality. There's value in finding it.
Detectives are such troublesome creatures.
Yes,
Aren't
we
you
are.
one too?
Damn it, you've got me there.
Don't look at me all surprised. Why'd you come here if you're no detective? Aren't you here to solve mysterious crimes and help those who are lost?
Oh, shit. I guess you're right, Chief. Let me finish my book here, and then I'll join that. Perhaps because of the daily rainfall, some people calling ward don't mind getting wet. Doorknobs are a handful of umbrellas, and inter-device collisions, as well as incidents involving loss of control due to electromagnetic interference, have occurred. Department of
He asked me why I came to this town. I don't understand it myself. I'm not actively searching for a place to die just yet. I'm not here to be a detective searching for the truth. It's nothing so pure or sincere. The reason I came to this city was due to my impatience with living. What did I seek by coming here? What do I expect from this place?
I don't know, didn't you get a letter from the WDO like Yuma? Oh, there's Rio.
That was a woman in a red raincoat. That reminds me. The chief did mention something. Around the building where the suicides occur, a suspicious woman in a red raincoat has often been spotted.
Huh.
I'm not interested in the truth, but I am interested in her. I should try to tag along behind her without being spotted.
Which should be easy for someone like you. Doing my little Naruto run. I want to die someday. I feel like she could definitely see you from there. Gotta stay trendy. Nice. Vivia's awesome. Are we gonna go into a different... I just realized I never looked at all this stuff. I was about to say, we're gonna go into a different district. A nurse trapped in a malfunctioning elevator alongside Vivia. People who throw away their lives. Titled nurse, talent injections. Injections. I guess I never really looked at this in Halara's case, did I? No, well, that's not big of a deal.
I see. This is the perfect building for dying.
die someday. Criminals captured by peacekeepers are sent to... Okay.
We've met before? Are you sure about that? I don't remember you at all. Are you sure it was me you met?
There's no mistake. You have that smell.
Smell?
The smell of death.
You smell faintly
Ah!
of death.
Got it.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, she was a
That's
nurse,
rather
but...
rude.
Do you live in this building?
Yes. Why?
From what I've heard, there hasn't been anyone living in this building for a long time.
Who said that? Oh, was it the people around here? They probably have a grudge against this place.
Because of all the
They
suicides.
say the building blocks the sun, or that it's sinking into the bedrock.
What son?
What about all the people who have fallen to their deaths from this place? Is that nothing but a groundless rumor, too?
Of course it is.
But it isn't. It's fact. Even the newspapers have articles about it. If you live here, then you must have heard about it. Many unsolved cases in the city have been completely left alone. Of course, this has nothing to do with me. I have no interest or desire to know the truth. However, I am somewhat interested in you.
Are you hitting on me?
No, I'm more so interested
I
in
suppose
death.
you could take it that way.
Haha!
I see.
I'm raising you up.
To be honest, I'm interested in you too.
The Riz
Although
works.
It's more that your life force makes me curious. It's... how do I put this? Faint.
Does that mean I'm gonna die soon?
Thinner than paper.
Awesome.
Almost as though I can see death waiting on the other side.
Perfect.
I could say the same about you. Sheesh. This is a hassle. I guess I'll get to the point. You killed them, didn't you?
I did it?
You lured people from the city here and pushed them off the building, making it appear like suicide. Why did you kill them? There's no benefit in it for you. For fun? You wanted to see them die? Or did you develop a special interest in the value of people's lives?
Well, I mean, she did kind of say that.
If so, that makes you a serial killer.
Me? A killer?
I mean,
Well then, I guess that means you're trapped inside an elevator with a killer.
cool.
Strangely, I found myself in situations like this often. Whether I want it or not, death finds its way to me.
You're not afraid?
Afraid? No, it's more like observing from a great distance as dark clouds slowly spread out over the ocean.
Poetic.
I don't quite get it, but it doesn't sound joyful to me. Though, you were like this from the very beginning. Truth be told, I can tell when someone has a death wish. I sense their desire to go to the other side. Yes, you remind me of them.
Oh, I do wish for
The
death.
other side.
I do want to die someday.
Did all those you lured here feel the same way?
Lord, you're mistaken. I didn't do anything myself. I was just here. People like you happen to show up here. Then they depart to the other side on their own.
You really want to insist that you weren't involved? That all those who died came here of their own accord?
That's right.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that doesn't
Aren't
sound too
you the
far-fetched to
same
me.
way?
Me? Perhaps.
There are just bandages like wrapping beneath his coat, so it wouldn't be accurate to call it clothing. Logs of murders, impossible crimes, military weapon heists, and many more unknown atrocities are occurring across the world. Only the World Detective Organization can fight back.
I want to die someday. And perhaps this is a fitting place for it.
The view here is nice, don't you think? That's certainly an added benefit.
He brought everyone up here, didn't he? So this is probably when Vivia came into
The
town.
journey here wasn't easy. The things are just getting started. Vivia, let's save Kanai Ward. Together.
That's not why I came to this city.
Right. I'm counting on you then. Wait, what did you say?
Wait, what?
Did I mishear you?
I don't care what happens to Kanai Ward. And I have no intention to obey orders from the WDO either. I just want some peace and quiet. A calming place where time will gently pass by.
Well, nothing
What are
all
you
that.
talking about? You're not gonna find that here. The only place you can find perfect peace is heaven. And the only ones who can reach it are the dead. Wait, don't tell me you...
Just leave me alone.
I can't do that. We need your help. Hey, Vivia!
Oh, give me a second.
I've always been able to see the dead, and what they tell me is always true.
All right, I'm sorry. I had a phone call. Very important. Okay. Yeah, so what's up, Vivia? What's going on?
The truth has been exhausting for me, for as long as I can remember. Even when I cover my eyes and ears, their voices continue to whisper it to me. Please, be quiet. No matter how much I beg for it, the calm will never come. Where's the perfect peace? It's found in death.
Ah, there's the look. Everyone who steps into this elevator has the same look in their eyes. They want to escape reality as soon as possible. They don't care where they end up, as long as they can get away. This elevator will take you to your desired exit. The path to the other side.
On the other side.
And it's your job to see them off. You've seen so many on their way from here. It's like you are the guide to the afterlife.
So what if I am? Aren't you similar?
No way.
Perhaps that may be true. It moved.
Life is like this elevator. Once it moves, it will not stop. I can hear them.
Calling.
Hey, Vivia! Where are you? Hey, Vivia! Where are you?
That voice.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Do you recognize it?
No.
If you have any attachments in this world, I suggest you don't depart.
Attachments.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, why did you go to the other side?
Huh?
Oh.
The first of those who died was a woman wearing a red raincoat. Her name was Rio. It was written in a newspaper article. Why do you still ride this elevator, even after death? Isn't it because you're still attached to this world?
Very perceptive, Vivia.
Who are you? You don't seem like an ordinary human.
Have we been in spectral projection
I'm
this
a
entire
regular
time?
detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side.
I see. Still, you surprise me. You knew I was already dead.
I told you in the beginning, and you smelled of death.
You did.
Oh, this is good.
You're responsible for stopping this elevator, using some spiritual power, or whatever. You haven't been guiding the suicidal to the roof of this building. You've been stopping the elevator in an attempt to make them reconsider.
You sure are a mean one. You knew all along.
Did you try to save them?
Yes. As I'm sure you know, I haven't been able to stop a single one. More than 10. And I've watched all of them go. That's why I think it's my fault. Because I chose this place for my own death, it's become rather famous for suicides. I was just tired of living. I wanted to go somewhere far away from this place.
But you regret it.
Yes. That's why I always stop the elevator whenever someone comes here, so I can speak to them. But I've never been able to convince them otherwise. All I've done is provide some time to think things over. Everyone who comes here has claimed none would be saddened by their deaths. I've never been able to get them to recant those words.
That should be expected. After all, it is the truth. Everyone must overcome the death of others to keep on living. No one can remain in place and look back every time.
Is that so? We're almost to the roof. From here on, I can do nothing to stop this. Please listen. Even if you get to the roof, don't step out onto the floor.
Why?
Why?
Thanks, Vivia.
Because they will try to take you. As long as you don't listen to them, you'll be able to shake it off.
Like that Taylor Swift song. Because the player's gonna
Because
play.
you're here to
Play,
investigate
play,
what
play.
happened, not for your own death.
I don't know about that. The moment I got on the elevator, I think I made up my mind.
No! You must be determined to survive. Otherwise, they will take you.
Nah, Vivia's built different.
Life and death. I fail to see the border between the two anymore. They both overlap. I can no longer tell which one is the real me.
Then please, think of the people you will leave behind. You must have some in your life. Are you really going to depart without saying farewell to them? There must be someone you'll regret not saying goodbye to.
If I had someone like that, I wouldn't be here. I have no one.
Oh, you got the Chief, you got Halara, you got Tasahiko, you got Fubuki, you got Yuma. I don't know if Yuma's here yet, but... Or who is and is not here. Anyway, yeah, see? Yako said he needed your help, so...
Isn't it cool to have a detective agency in a submarine? If you ever have trouble here in Kanai Ward, just come on by. The other detectives and I will always have your back. In exchange, you better watch out for us, too.
What a pain.
I want to die someday.
If you ever need something, let me know.
I want peace and quiet.
Huh?
I want to be left alone.
There's no way I can do that. We're pals, aren't we?
Aw.
Vivia, you've barely eaten a thing since you came here. You're looking kind of emaciated.
I'm eating well enough.
That's not for eating, that's for reading.
Same thing.
How could they be the same thing? Do you hate the food in this town or something? The hotel restaurants offer lots of different choices. I'm sure you'll find something you can eat. All right, today's my treat. Let's go get dinner at a restaurant.
Yeah, we'll eat those meat
Why
buns.
bother with all that trouble? I wish you'd leave me alone.
I can't do that. I may not look it, but I can be pretty persistent. You told me one thing, so now I have to do the opposite. That's just how I am. That's what made me the detective I am today.
I love Yako, man. I guess I do have someone.
Don't wish for death! At this rate, you'll be taken away! They're growing stronger. Each new one makes them more formidable. They will even take hold of the living! We've arrived. They're coming.
They're coming to take me away. Ha ha hee hee ho ho to the funny farm. Ah, it's Master Hand! Ah, the grabby hands!
So death awaits me here.
Don't go any further! They aren't moving. It's almost as though they haven't noticed you.
Yep. Because he's in space. Yep, he's in spectral, whatever
I
that
thought
is.
So. They're only able to take away the living.
Then you're also...
I'm the same as you all. I'm a ghost.
No way!
However, in my case, my body still lingers in this world.
It's actually kind of a cool thing, so.
What does that mean? Who are you?
I've already told you. I'm an ordinary detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side. I decided to come here in my ghost form to try talking to you. And thanks to that, I can't be dragged out of here.
Really? I don't quite understand, but you sure are a mysterious person.
What a mysterious JoJo you are. Oh, no grabbing by the
I
ghoulies.
wouldn't mind walking away on my own, but I refuse to let someone take me away from here. That is not the peace I desire.
So you've reconsidered?
No.
There is no need for you to be imprisoned here. I think your atonement has been fulfilled. Isn't it about time you sever your attachments here?
No. I want to remain behind. I need to ensure they don't take anyone else who comes here. Not everyone is as strong as you are.
I'm not strong at all. I've just grown used to death. Also, will the elevator move again? Or is it stuck on the roof?
Yeah, until someone pushes the button.
Vivia! Are you there?
That's Chief Yako.
Ah, damn it.
He's not here? Damn it. I'm at the wrong place. I thought he'd come here to investigate. I'm so exhausted.
He took the stairs all the way to the roof to chase after the elevator.
Nice.
He must have been worried about you. I've watched over 10 people depart, but he's the first one I've seen come looking for the dead. You have a place you can return to. Perhaps that's the difference between us.
Honestly, I don't care for all the noise. I'm rather envious of your world.
However, if you have a place to return home to, you should.
Home, huh? I find myself hesitating. I don't know which path I should take.
Isn't it obvious?
Hey, Vivia! Where did you go?
Please, go back to him. I'm sure he's waiting for you to return.
Aww. Vivia does have a home.
Vivia! I was looking all over for you. You had such a solemn look on your face when you left, so I had a hunch. What happened?
I got a bit lost.
Getting lost at your age? Then again, you didn't come to this city that long ago, so I guess that makes sense. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go back to my awesome agency office.
Does this make it seem like it was his, like Vivia was the first person to come or something? I know it's hard to tell.
Death is always awaiting me upon my path. Like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet. Even if I manage to overcome them and make it to the end of that path, when I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral. To live means to continuously die. Every human is nothing but a walking corpse. And so, I too am dying in this moment.
I'm holding an umbrella.
However, as long as I continue to travel this path, I may enjoy some peaceful scenery. Beyond the truth. Perhaps the peace I desire can be found there.
Honestly, this kind of makes sense why he, like, wants the truth of Chief Yako to be, like, not brought up or anything about that, like, during the case. Because he found peace with Yako, I suppose. Which made sense. This was a good one. I'll be honest, this is the one where we... Oh, it was Erica Mendez. Oh, she did sound familiar. Yeah, this was probably the one where we done the least amount of stuff. But I don't mind. Like, it was really good. I liked it. And let's talk about Chief Yako. Honestly, besides Fubuki's, Yako really helped out with all the, kind of like helped all the characters out, which was really cool and a nice little touch that I like about this. Obviously, I feel like with Desahiko, he really didn't help too much, but he kind of did in a way. And then, like I said, Fubuki, he wasn't even in there. And then Halara's, I think that was a good one too. But then this one too, also, this one was a really good one because it shows how much he really cares about his young detectives here. So I thought it was really nice, a nice touch. So, but alright guys, that is gonna do it for this part of Let's Play Master Detective Archives Rain Code. In the next part, guys, is the big finale, the last one, with the man himself, Yako. I'm very excited for that one. Because like I said, like, I mean, save for Fubuki's, this one really kind of like helped to show all the stuff for the characters here. So it was really nice. So I liked it. But yeah, let me know how you guys felt. Thank you all so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click and comment down below, check about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what do you think about Vivia's story? I thought it was a good one. I mean, it definitely was. I feel like this really did give a good perspective of Vivia's, you know, insight to life and death and all that stuff. But it also was really good. And like I said, it definitely was better than the Halara one. Maybe not by much, not as much as like Halara's was better than Fubuki's in a way. I feel like Desahiko's was okay. Fubuki's was like, all right, that was good. So it was like a couple more points higher than Desahiko's. Desahiko's was probably like a 7. Yeah, definitely. I don't think it was a 6, but like, but I'd say for a 7 would be the highest I would go for it, and probably a 6 would be the lowest. Fubuki's I'd give a solid 8, maybe like even like an 8.3 or something like that. Halara's I'd give a good solid 9, 8.5, between 8.5 and a 9. Vivia's was a 9 for sure, but yeah, I can't wait for Chief Yako's. I'm definitely looking forward to that one, so hope you guys are too. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And it's got a main channel too, that's in the description below, as well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG King Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you all next time.